Hello. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show how you could find starting points for Crescendo, Sublime Text and PowerISO. So I'm going to start off with Crescendo, put it into the debugger, and I'll start off by running the program. Okay, so go into File, Register Software. So at this point I'm gonna click pause, then do Alt F9, which is to run to user code, and then here we could see at the bottom of the debugger it says running, so then I'm going to register, cancel, and it brings us to the section where that function was called from. So we could assume that this is a function which is used in order to determine the registration of this program. So you'd want to put a breakpoint there and then work backwards. You could also see, if you bring it to the side, the code that you're attempting is not valid, blah blah blah. And I think that was the error message that we got. Another way that we could go about finding a starting point would be to search for current module string references and look for things like registration, success, failure, thank you for registering, etc. Some strings that you would think might appear if you would have successfully registered. So I'll just start off with a registration. We could see here it says registration successful, incorrect registration details. So you'd go here, and then you could also work from here, or at least start from here. Okay, so I'm going to change the software. I'm going to bring in Sublime, and we'll see how I could find a starting point using Sublime. So just run it. We're going to get the stupid pop-up that Sublime always tells us to update. Now I'm going to go ahead and help. Enter license. And we're going to enter some Malarkey license key, and then we're going to pause it. We're going to do Alt F9 again. In this case it didn't say running, so that means we can't use the program because it's paused. So I will just run it and then click on use license, and then we get the error message. So I'm going to hit pause there, then I'm going to go Alt F9, see that it's running, click OK, and it brings me to this section here. We could see that there's a call made to message box, so if I put a breakpoint there, it could work that way. So there's a difference between Sublime and the last software that we just did, and that was that with the previous software we were able to pause it before we clicked the registration button. With Sublime we couldn't do that, so we had to register and then we paused it and did run to user code before we hit the OK or cancel button to exit the error message box. So there's a bit of a difference there. Let's see, I think with this we might also be able to find the strings. So yeah, so here that key doesn't appear to be valid is the error message that we get over there. So just gonna detach, close the program, and then we'll go PowerISO, and we'll try it with this. So enter registration, Bob's the name, a bunch of Malarkey characters here. I'm gonna go pause, I'm gonna click Alt F9, and we see that it's still paused, so I'm just gonna run it and then click OK, and at this point I'm gonna pause it and then go Alt F9, see that it's running, which is a good sign. Click OK, and it brings us to the user code, and there was a call to this message box here, so we could work from here. This is where we get the error message. So if I just restart the program, run it, I will see that I should hit the breakpoint before we get the error message. Click OK, hits the breakpoint. If I go F9, you see that the username or serial is invalid, and we've found a place to start from. So that's it for this video. All I wanted to do is show the methods that I know of in order to find a starting point to bypass registration. This is how I would go about finding a starting point when I'm doing crack me's and stuff like that. I just figured I'd show something similar but with proper software to see if I could find the starting point, and yeah, managed to find it for these. If you guys are aware of some other techniques, please let me know, because I would love to learn more, and that's just that's the goal, just to learn as much as I can. As Blue says, keep learning. That's the motto. So anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.